If you love tacos, you're gonna love this recipe. Today we're making cheesy gordita crunches here at the Young's house, homemade Gina Young style. Oh my goodness. This recipe is super fun and these tacos taste absolutely amazing. Cheesy gordita crunches, yes. You're gonna use your favorite cheese, okay? I have a cheddar jack today, okay? You're gonna need a really interesting ingredient. The non-bread. Don't get the real big ones, okay? The real big ones too big. So get these mini ones here. They also have some circle ones in your local market. That's not the one you want either because they're really small. They're about this big. Just look for, like this name brand in your local Walmart or wherever you shop at, okay? Gonna need some sour cream, of course. Absolutely you are. Fresh tomatoes. You're gonna need a nice, beautiful onion. You're gonna need some lime. Okay, really just need one. You're gonna need some lettuce. I'm using romaine lettuce today. And I'm using some fresh cilantro. You're gonna need your meat. Now, when it comes to the ground meat, you can use ground beef and ground turkey. You can use all ground turkey, or you can do like I'm doing today. I'm using a ground breakfast sausage, 2 pounds. Oh yeah. You're gonna need some taco seasoning. I have 2 packets. These were only 50 cents a piece, you hear me? I have a couple slices of cheese because when I make taco meat up, baby, I put some cheese on it and let it melt down in there, right? Yes, I do. And then we have some hard taco shells. Now, I got some spices over here to make everything come together and taste absolutely spectacular. Here's what I'm using. I have some salt. My husband likes hot sauce put on his, so I just have that. Okay, we got some chicken bouillon powder. The thing is, if you don't want to use it, it's okay. Or you don't have it, just use your salt. It'll work itself out, okay? It's still gonna taste good. We got garlic powder, and I have some minced onion that we're gonna put into our taco meat, okay? And some paprika. Make sure your hands are clean. I am so excited to show you how to make these. I hope y'all are having a great day today, and if you're not, hopefully I can brighten up your day with this here recipe. It's Monday. Happy Monday to everybody, and I hope you all have a great week. I really do. The first thing we're gonna do for our cheesy gordita crunch tacos is we are going to take 2 pounds of this ground breakfast sausage, okay? And I'm gonna put it right into the pan. We're gonna get it nice golden brown, and we're gonna season it. Make it taste good. If you happen to have some extra oil that comes off of this sausage, be sure to drain it very well. Our meat begins to cook up. Let's go ahead and take this time to chop up anything that needs chopped up. I have beautiful romaine lettuce that I've washed off, of course, and we're gonna slice it down really fine pieces, like you can get that shredded lettuce in the local market, just like this. I'm gonna do all of this because I'll be making a whole lot of these tacos today. Just like this, quick and simple. Right now, I'm going to show you all how to make the most delicious pico de gallo, Gina Young style, and it tastes good. I mean, this pico tastes so good, you can just, in a bowl with the fork, with the spoon, that's all you need. You're going to have like a handful of cilantro. Doesn't matter how much tomatoes and onions you use as much as you want, okay? There's no specific, measurement when you're making this. So I kind of just, make sure you wash this off because this can be real sandy. Okay, I just kind of fold it over, get it nice and fine. Okay, much or least as you want. Let me hear from you all in the comment section. A lot of people think that cilantro tastes like dish liquid. Let me know if that is you. When I was younger, I thought that. But as my palate got more smarter and understood food, I love the taste of pico, and it is so fresh and it's good for you. That is about a handful. So we're gonna put it right here. We'll just mix our pico up right here. Okay, and then we're gonna begin to slice into these beautiful tomatoes, nice fresh tomatoes that I've washed off, of course. Okay, so let's cut the core out. And then we're gonna break them down, not too big of pieces, right? Not small, but not too big of pieces either. Gorgeous. Oh, this is so fresh. I love when it's summertime and you get the vegetables and fruits because they taste best, right? And then when you add that little bit of salt to the pico, it's super important. Add you a pinch or two of salt in there. That's what really amps up the flavor. And don't forget the lime juice, of course. Let's go ahead and get our tomatoes right in with that cilantro. I just used 1 tomato. I thought I was going to use 2, but this was a big one. So 1 is plenty enough for what I'm trying to do today. Let's get started. I'm going to wipe the cutting board down first, and then we'll cut into our nice sweet onion. Before we go any further, we have to break this meat down. I love this tool. Someone had purchased this for me years ago, and I still have it. I absolutely love it. But honestly, if you don't have one of these, use the side of your spatula. It pretty much does the same thing. But this right here, super handy. Season up this meat to give it some great flavor. You only need a tiny bit of the chicken bouillon. A little bit of this goes a long way. That's plenty enough. We're gonna put some garlic powder in, but on purpose, I'm putting a nice amount. You want that flavor, right? I'm gonna put some paprika. This is not smoked, but for this recipe, I can actually say, if you wanna use smoked, you can. All right, there we go. And then I have minced onion. So it's like dried onion pieces, not the onion powder, but if that's all you have, you can use onion powder. Gorgeous. It smells good already in here. Let's go ahead and cut into our beautiful onion that we have here. You know, just being honest, when you're making pico, you make it like you like. If you don't want a lot of onions, you don't have to, right? Because you're making it yourself. Okay, so I'm not going to use a whole lot, but I'm going to get it in there so we have that flavor of the onion. Okay, so this is a medium-sized onion. Let's just do a half of it. Okay, I'm going to make smaller pieces, even smaller pieces than I made the tomato. Okay, just like this, quick and simple. Nothing hard about making pico. When you make this, it doesn't have to be taco night for you to have it. Have this just as a side dish alongside of some nice fried fish. Delicious. Oh yeah. Side dish. You get the gist. Just put that pico on top of that fried fish and it's so good. Onions go into our pico. And then you're going to salt it. Salt it to your liking, okay? If you don't want to use a lot or for some reason you can't use it, I guess it's okay not to use it, right? But you do need it for flavor, okay? Watch this. That's plenty enough, okay? Now here's what my daddy would always tell me. Whether he had a lemon or orange or a lime, whatever, he would roll the most juice out, okay? Just doing that motion, and then watch what happens when I squeeze it. Super juicy. Oh yeah, I wouldn't have been able to get all that juice out without rolling it. And I feel like just this half of this lime will be the perfect amount of juice that I need for this amount. And there you have pico you and your whole family will absolutely love. Break our meat down a little bit more. It's getting golden brown. Finally, the whole house smells amazing. And my family is ready for these. Oh yeah, make something like this. If you haven't, now's your chance. Make it super easy. This didn't even cost me anything, hardly anything. And I believe that a lot of these ingredients, maybe not the breakfast meat, but you probably already have it at the house. Oh yeah, quick, simple meal, easy to make. The whole family's gonna love. Let's talk about the taco seasoning, because apparently there's people out there that think you don't have to add water to this. The back of the package, doesn't matter what kind you get, baby. The back of the package tells you that you need to add water to it. It gives that meat that creaminess, that texture, consistency that we're looking for. If you're using 2 pounds of meat, you're gonna use 2 packets. If you use 1 pound of meat, 1 packet, right? Okay, there's all kinds of taco seasonings. Always get the cheapos. I get the cheapest ones because they always taste good. All right, do I measure the water? I don't, but the back tells you how much water to put in. I just can kind of eyeball it because I know how much goes in, right? But if you want, look on the back, it tells you how much water you're gonna need. So you're draining the meat. That way you don't have oily taco meat, okay? We're gonna go ahead and take this time and put that water in. Okay, give it a nice stir and you just let it simmer. And at some point, I'm coming in and I'm putting about 5 slices of cheese in here. I always do. Go ahead and start putting our cheese slices. Can you come in with the camera so they can see what the meat is looking like and what that water does for it? Oh, yum. This cheese is getting ready to melt all down into this delicious taco meat. I'm so excited. Is your stomach rumbling? Is your mouth watering? I don't blame you, because who doesn't love a good taco, right? I think my husband wants jalapenos on him, on his. So I'm gonna have to. I don't think he wants on him. Y'all know I didn't mean to say that. On his taco. We're not editing that. Come in and look at how gorgeous this meat is now that the cheese has melted. Yum. Now we're gonna get started on our cheesy gordita part, which requires you to have these small naan breads. So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna take your favorite shredded cheese. I'm using the cheddar jack today, and I'm literally using a handful, and I'm putting it right smack dab in the middle of this pan. No oil, no butter needed. You need the mini naan breads, okay? Watch this. Put it right on top of that cheese, just like so. Don't worry. The cheese is nice and melty. We're not waiting on it to get crunchy. We want it to get melty, and then we flip this over, okay? Just like this. Any cheese that is stuck to the pan, it'll definitely happen. You're gonna spread this all over the naan bread, okay? Just grab it up. It comes up very easy. Trust me on this one, okay? So now we're gonna let that naan, the other side of the naan, get nice and warm. While that's happening, you're gonna stick your crunchy taco shell. I know, somebody's all excited. Right in the middle, and then we turn around and take, come on baby, look at this. We take that soft, squeeze it with the cheese in the middle, and there's your taco shell, and we're gonna fill this baby. You're gonna have the most delicious cheesy gordita taco you've ever had. Let's put the filling in. Interesting, right? Let's take this gorgeous meat that was seasoned so well, baby. Ooh, put as much or as least as you would like in that taco. There we go. Get in there. Are you kidding me? All right, come on. Now for the pico. Watch this. Pico goes on, okay? A little bit of lettuce goes on. You don't need the cheese because it's cheese wrapped, okay? A little bit more pico, and there you have it. Oh my goodness. Gina Young's Cheesy Gordita. Listen, if you enjoyed today's video, I know it's gorgeous. Give me a thumbs up. If you ain't subscribed, what you waiting on, tell the world what Gina Young's doing in this kitchen every single day. And Father, on today, we thank you for this gorgeous lunch. Your hedge of protection, your love time, your mercy, and your understanding. Father, I thank you for what you've already done and what you're getting ready to do. Amen. Stay